I was watching this episode of Star Trek, the very first episode. This was in 1966. It was made in 1966. But very brilliant. So, in the ending scene, they talk about freedoms. So, this alien race wants to keep humans in captivity because they need a workforce, but eventually realize that humans are not fit for captivity and they release them. So the conversation that happens between humans and this alien race is that the human history is all about struggle for freedom struggles. So every country has fought a war or fought some kind of a freedom struggle. So freedom is very important for humans, and the aliens don't understand this concept. They feel that what if captivity is better than freedom? What if captivity makes your life more comfortable? What if captivity gives more discipline, more focus to your life, and probably is better for the economy, for the civilization, for humanity? What if captivity is actually better? It is something like saying that the Britishers have ruled a lot of countries. What if the Britishers were actually giving a better life to those countries than what those countries can achieve by themselves? So, what if freedom is actually not so great, in the sense there have been cases where after the Britishers have left some countries, those countries have gone to the dogs. Those could not prosper. So what if captivity is actually good? So the whole point is humans don't like captivity even if it is good. So humans are ready to choose death over captivity. Even if captivity is good for me, I don't want to be captive. I would rather choose death. And these aliens obviously do not want such a labor force or workforce who are ready to die instead of being captive and work for common welfare. So that was the whole point. So this brings to a point where we need to discuss about freedom. Like, what is the real meaning of freedom? When countries are fighting for freedom, or any individual, we love our freedom, we do not want anyone controlling us. What do we exactly want? What do we mean by freedom? So I was just thinking of an example, an analogy of prisoners in jail. So let's say there are prisoners in a jail, and the jail is spread over a piece of land, but there is a wall around you. You cannot cross the wall, and there is a discipline inside the prison wherein you need to wake up at a certain time, do certain things at certain times, eat, sleep at a certain time. So there's some form of discipline which is enforced on you, of course. Is it good? Again, is it good? Yeah, maybe good. If we allow you to do whatever you want inside the prison, probably you would not do anything. Probably you would just sit and cry that you are not free or while away your time. Here, forcing an activity on you is actually making you use your time productively. Okay, maybe it may not be the way you want to use your time, but it is still getting used. So think about a prison, a jail where people are in captivity and there's a wall around them. You cannot cross the wall. And the inmates obviously feel that they do not have the freedom. Okay, so what do you mean by freedom? You want to get outside the wall. Is that what freedom is all about? So the question is, to make you feel a little more freer than what you are, let's just extend the perimeter of the wall. Let's just increase the radius of the prison by, let's say, 1 mile. So now you have a very big prison and the perimeter has become very large. So you have a very large prison. So now do you feel you are relatively freer than before? Now you can move around freely for a little more distance. Right. Now what if we increase the perimeter of the wall further to 10 miles? Now, hypothetically, imagine you keep on increasing the prison's walls, right, to a point where it covers the whole earth. Now, what if the whole earth is a prison? Isn't that exactly what we are living in? Where can you go? So now you might question that, no, we don't want to go anywhere. We want to be here on earth. Whereas while I was in the prison, I wanted to go beyond the walls. So I was feeling I was not free. Now you are saying the whole earth is a prison because you anyway cannot go beyond this, right? Then are you in a prison? No, you are feeling that you are not in a prison, you are free, because you are saying, no, I don't want to go outside earth, but when I was in prison, I wanted to go outside the walls. So then this whole thing comes down to wanting to be free, correct? You are saying you don't want to be free, in the sense you don't want to go anywhere else, that's why you are free. There you wanted to go somewhere, so that's why you were not free, you were not allowed to go somewhere where you wanted to. So what if there is a prisoner inside the prison who doesn't want to go outside the prison? Then is he free? So it's all about want, is it not? So if you stop wanting, you are free. If you do not have a desire, you are free. So if you carefully think about this, freedom, the real freedom is all about freedom from desire. A prisoner inside the prison who's perfectly happy not to leave the prison is free. Just like most of us on earth who do not have a desire to go out of earth. Yeah, we can go to Mars, we can go to Saturn, but we don't want to. Okay, so you are free, right? Then a prisoner inside the prison is free if he doesn't want to go outside, if he is happy being inside. So if you are just happy being where you are free, is it not? Now, the reverse analogy is shrink the prison walls, right? Reduce the perimeter of the prison walls to just your body. Now think about your body's skin as your prison wall. You are inside it. Do you want to get out? No. If you do not want to get out, then you are free, correct? But unfortunately, you do not want to stay either. This particular skin, this particular wall built around you, you are not happy with it. You feel you are too short, too tall, too fat, too thin. You feel your circumstances are not great. You want to change the circumstances. So eventually you are not feeling you are free because you want to be somewhere else. So the whole point is, if you are free of desires and free of wants, you are free, is it not? Think about it. I guess Mahatma Gandhi somewhere wrote about something similar. I'm just vaguely remembering. But my whole conversation is not based around what Mahatma Gandhi said or did not say. Look, think about it. What is freedom? Freedom from what? Right?